So the next Xbox and PS4 is coming out, and they're just so much more powerful than the current generation Xbox, right? And you know what happens when people get a lot of power really quickly? You know, they tend to overdo it. When people run into a lot of money, you know, people win the lottery, they tend to spend more than they actually need to spend. Okay, and that's what happens in video games. So today I want to talk about some of the stuff that I want to see changed in the next generation Call of Duty and some of the pitfalls that I want them to watch out for. Like I was saying earlier, with the new Xbox, it's so much more powerful. And understanding that it's more powerful, you're going to do stuff a lot bigger. You know, the game's going to be bigger. First of all, I know they're going to up the lobbies to what, 24, 36. I mean, they're going to be a lot bigger. And with more people in the game, that means you're going to have bigger maps. Now, the first thing that I do not want to see changed is keep the action fast and furious. Okay, and what I mean by that is everybody's played Call of Duty. So you guys have all played. I've probably played with a few of you myself. And the thing that makes Call of Duty fun is the fast and furious action that you play. So you can kill people in rapid succession, as well as if I die, I can get back in there and kill somebody else. You know, it's gratifying. So you can get in there and play. Now, the stages that are the most skipped or the least played are those huge, large stages. They promote camping. The game is normally slow. It takes you a long time to find people, so you can't get into a flow. So I think that the map should be larger in the next Call of Duty, but I do believe that they should keep them tight. Not quite Nuketown tight, where you're just on top of each other killing each other, but keep it tight enough to where the action is fast, furious, okay? Another one that I want to see added, and I don't understand why they haven't added this stuff already. If they need me to throw in ideas, you know, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, you know, call me. Hit me up. But the next one I want to see is adding character customization. Okay, the ability to customize who I am. You know, if I want to run around with my character in a bright graffiti-colored outfit, then maybe you should. But if even not to even go that far into it, maybe just you're choosing your character, you know, what race they are, what sex you want them to be, the typical outfit that you want them to put on, all that stuff. And they started with the microtransaction stuff already, skins for the gun, stages, all that. But if they put that in there, where clothes and all that stuff, people would be buying stuff all the time. So I think character customization should be another feature in the next Call of Duty. All right, the next one I think will really help improve COD, or I think it'll be another step forward in Call of Duty. And remember, you heard this way before it actually came out. But I think that the perks and the attachments should be unlimited. And what I'm not talking about, you can just pick as many as you want. I'm talking about that on the gun, for example, you should be able to choose as many attachments as you want to on a gun, right? And the reason being is if you decide to put 8 of your 10 points into a gun, then does that really make you that much better than the next person who's running around and only has 2 points allocated to a gun? Or because you can't choose any perks, and you really can't choose that much equipment, so your character's not overpowered in that sense. So I think you should be able to put just about as many attachments as you want onto a gun. Yo, and I hope I'm explaining that right. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. All right, so the next one is your perks. And again, I think perks should be unlimited. Not I can run around with every perk in the game, but I think that they should remove the tiers from the perks. Right now, you can only choose 2 perks from each one of the tiers. I just believe that, you know, you should be able to pick as many perks from whatever tier you want to. Now, you still have the allotted amount of slots. So say right now you only have 6 perk slots, excuse me. So if I want to run around with a guy that has Ghost and Hardline and Black Jacket and what's the other one? Blind Eye. Is that character any more powerful than anyone else's character? Yeah, they can run through explosives, but they can't get through shock charges and all that other stuff. So I don't really see why they tiered it off. Now, some combinations are a little more powerful than others. They may need some tweaking, but I really think that they should just allow you to choose whatever perks that you would want to use on your particular character. All right, so the next one is, excuse me, and this one caused a little controversy when I brought it up to some guys on Xbox Live. But I think that your kill streak should require points. All right, so you should be forced to spend points on kill streaks. All right, and hear me out before you start putting up your pitchfork and all that stuff. I think that if you are required to spend points on a kill streak, you're going to be a little more frugal about that because it takes away from your character. It also takes away from the gun. The other thing is, if a person does decide to spend his points on those kill streaks, they are doing with less. So it puts more emphasis on the actual gunplay as opposed to me just racking up kills with my kill streak. The other thing is, I think that maybe they should do, all right, where you could spend points for it, and then if you decide not to spend points for it, you can still get it, but it takes more kills or more points for you to get that particular kill streak. Okay, so if you don't spend your points, it takes you a bit longer. It takes you longer to get them as opposed to that. But that really puts the focus on the actual gunplay rather than air support and this and that and all the rest of that stuff. All right, so that was a couple of my thoughts on what they should do on the next-gen multiplayer. Please make sure you leave your thoughts, your comments, your questions down in the box there. As always, I appreciate the support. And if you have any questions for me, hit me up on Xbox, hit me up on the Twitter. And as always, thanks a lot, guys.